ISKCON. And
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. So we're very fortunate to have here today with us His Grace Jagadeshwar Prabhu, one of the very senior devotees. Prabhu is associated with ISKCON in Hyderabad, and not just in Hyderabad, but all over India, because Prabhu takes care of the account services. Very important, we would say, the lifeblood of any organization is its accounts. So Prabhu takes care of that on behalf of ISKCON Bureau. And Prabhu is also, if I'm not wrong, he's a GST state representative for.
no, just not GST, Indian accounts. All India. We are a team of chartered accountants. I am one of them.
Prabhu is part of the team of chartered accountants, which take care of ISKCON financially and ensure that all compliances are met. So Prabhu's come here for service, I mean, this private service here. At the same time, he's been kind enough to visit us, and we just visited Vamandir Temple and also showed Prabhu our proposed property. Not proposed, we already paid for it partly. So we're very happy that Prabhu is here, and he's also accompanied by two people,
Damodar
Damodar
and Darshan.
Darshan. So they are also from Hyderabad. So we're very happy that they are here with us, and it's being an election day. Somehow we had that fortune of having at least some of our devotees, a few more might be coming in. So we'll be happy to hear from Prabhuji, and he's speaking from the 9th chapter of the first canto, which is an ongoing chapter on a very beautiful shloka by Vishnu. So we welcome Prabhuji and Damodar and Darshan. Prabhuji is here with a warm, loud Hare Krishna mantra.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 9, Text 24. We'll recite the text and we'll read the translation and purport given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and we will discuss on that. Sadeva Devo Bhagavan Pratikshataam Kalevaram Yavadidam Hinomyaham Prasannaha Saruna Lochanollasan Mukhambujo Dhyanapataschaturbuja Sadeva Devo Bhagavan Pratikshataam Kalevaram Yavadidam Hinomyaham Prasannaha Saruna Lochanallosan Mukhambujo Dhyanapataschaturbuja Sadeva Devo Bhagavan Pratikshataam Kalevaram Yavadidam Hinomyaham Prasanna Sarna Lochana Chalolasan Mukhambujo Dhyana Pataschaturbuja Sanna Sarunalochana Prasan Mukham Bhujo Dhyan Pataschaturbuja Sadeva Devo Bhagavan Pratikshata Kalevaram Yavadidam Hinomyam Prasanna Sarunalochana Vallasan Mukham Bhujo Dhyan Pataschaturbuja Sadeva Devo Bhagavan Pratikshata Kalevaram Yavadidam Hinomyam Prasanna Sarunalochanollasan Mukham Bhujo Dhyanapataschaturbuja Sadeva Devo Bhagavan Pratikshata Kalevaram Yavadidam Hinomyam Prasanna Sarunalochanollasan Mukham Bhujo Dhyanapataschaturbuja Sadeva Devo Bhagavan Pratikshata Kalevaram Yavidam Hinomyam Prasanna Sarunalochana Dasan So, word to word, Sahi Deva Deva, the Supreme Lord of the Lords, Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead, Patikshitam, may kindly wait. Kalevaram, body, Yaval, as long as Idam, this material body, Hinomi, may quit, Aham, I, Prasanna, cheerful, Asa, smiling, Arunadlochan, eyes red like the morning sun. Ullasal, beautifully decorated. Mukha Ambuja, the lotus flower is face. Dhyana Pata, in the path of my meditation. Chaturbuja, the four-handed palm of Narayana, the worshipful deity of Bhishmadev. So, translation, may my Lord, who is four-handed, and whose beautifully decorated lotus face, with eyes as red as the rising sun, is smiling, kindly await me at that moment when I quit this material body. Purport. Bhishmadev knew well that Lord Krishna is the original Narayana. His worshipable deity was 400 Narayana. But he knew that 400 Narayana is a plenary expansion of Lord Krishna. Indirectly, he desired Lord Sri Krishna to manifest himself in his 400 feature of Narayana. A Vaishnava is always humble in his behavior. Although it was 100% certain that Bhishmadev was approaching Vaikuntha, Dham, just after leaving this his material body, still a humble Vaishnava is desired to see the beautiful face of the Lord, for after quitting the present body, he might not be in a position to see the Lord anymore. A Vaishnava is not puffed off, although the Lord guarantees his pure devotee entrance into his abode. Here, Bhishmadev says, as long as I do not quit this body, this means that the great general would quit the body by his own will. He was not being forced by the law of nature. He was so powerful that he could stay in his body as long as he desired. He got this benediction from his father. He desired that the Lord stay before him in his four-handed Narayana feature, so that he might concentrate upon him and thus be in trance in that meditation. Then his mind might be sanctified with thinking of the Lord. Thus he did not mind wherever he might go. A pure devotee is never very anxious to go back to the kingdom of God. He entirely depends on the God will of the Lord. He is equally satisfied even if the Lord desire him to go to hell. The only desire that a pure devotee entertains is that he may always be in rapt attention with thinking of the lotus feet of the Lord. Regardless, Bhishmadev wanted this much only, that his mind be absorbed in thinking of the Lord and that he pass away thus. This is the highest ambition of a pupil. Narayanam namaskrityam naram jaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudiraye nashtaprayesu abhadresu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavate uttama sloke bhaktir bhavati naistiki. So, ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण। So I seek blessings from all of you, Vaishnavas and Vaishnavi, so that I can speak on this verse, the service given to me. I'm not a preacher, not a teacher. I'm trying to understand, and with that understanding, I share my whatever my understanding is. That's the only thing I can do. So please forgive me if any mistake will be there in that actually. So we see here, this sloka is exhibiting loving relationship between a pure devotee and Lord. Actually, it's exhibiting actually. You see, Bhishmadev is Mahajan, Swayambhu Narada, Sambhu Kumara, Kapulo, Manu, Pralad, Janako, Bhishma, Vayasiki, Ayam. There are 12 Mahajans are there. Bhishmadev is one Mahajan. Mahajan, they are very dear to Lord. Mahajans are those, they understand the Lord and they always in the service of Lord for pleasing of Lord. Always. So this is the situation. Bhishmadev is Mahajan actually. So we see here, Bhishmadev is lying on bed of piercing arrow. Now, at present in this situation when he's praying to the Lord here. So, and on that bed, that piercing arrow bed, he's speaking with so much clarity actually. So much clarity is there. Suppose if we something goes to us or anything piercing to our body, where our consciousness will be, and we cannot, because we will be absorbed in our pain, not to speak about the Lord actually. This is the situation that completely a piercing arrow, just blood is oozing out of it actually. This is the situation is there actually. And Bhishmadev is got the benediction from his father. So whenever he wants, he can quit the body. This the benediction is also there. On his own will, he can quit the body. There is no we are conditioned. We are forced to die, but he is not that actually. This is the benefit. This is the power he is having actually. But he is maintaining his body just to see the Lord actually. This is there actually. Though sometimes it says that Uttarayan is coming and then the sun goes to north side and then that is called Uttarayan. And if we leave the body in that time, then you go to have nice destination, all this. But it is not that he is waiting for Uttarayan. It is God's mercy that Uttarayan has come in that time actually. That is Lord's mercy. But he wants to see the Lord actually. This is the situation there. So, and he is certain, he is certain that he is going to Vaikuntha. There is no doubt about it, actually. But he is still humble, actually. This is, see that. He is guaranteed to go to Vaikuntha, but he is humble. He is presenting himself to see four-handed Narayana form. He knows Krishna is Adi Narayana. From him only, then Narayana expanded. First Chaturvyuha, then from that Sankarsana, then Narayana form, again second Chaturvyuha, like that it comes. So he knows, but he wanted to, because he is worshipable deity Narayana is there actually. So this is the situation he is having actually. And it is also said here, Prabhupada, he is not worried, because devotee is not worried. Wherever Krishna sent, he is ready to go. When we say no, back home, back to Godhead. But real devotee is not worried about where he is sent actually. But his primary desire is to serve Krishna and make him happy. That's his primary desire. Not that I want to go to back to Godhead. It is not primary desire. If Krishna wants, he can be in hell or heaven, anywhere. He's not desiring. His primary desire is not that. And he is eager to see Lord. Now presently see Vishmadeva. Out of love, he wants to see the form of Lord, actually, before quitting the body, actually. And also, is not demanding that, Lord, you should show me, actually, you are. No, it's very humble devotee, actually. As materialistic, sometimes challenge, no, I want to see the Lord. Can you show me the Lord? It's not like materialistic, because they don't believe in the form of the Lord. That's why they challenge the Lord also. Okay, I believe the Lord. You show me the Lord. He's not demanding also. He's just very humble, Lord. Please, you show me your four-handed form. So, he's having full faith in Lord. That Lord reciprocates actually. Lord always reciprocates with the devotee's desire. When the devotee desire out of love, Lord reciprocates. Ye yatamam prapadyante tam stataiva bhajamyaham actually. So, even we say, Bhagavata says, Narayana para sarve na kutaschana bibyati sarga pavarga narkesu api tulya artha darshina. That is, devotee is always interested or solely engaged, completely engaged in devotional service of the Lord without afraid. He is never afraid. He is fearless. Kutaschana bibhyati is not afraid at all actually. Because he is solely engaged in the Lord devotional service. So whether he goes to heaven or goes to hell or get liberated, that is there, Swarga, Apavarga, and also Naraka. Swarga, Naraka, Apavarga means liberation. Swarga, heaven. So he is not at all fearful of that actually. Is completely devotional. And that is the nature of Krishna consciousness. This is the nature. When we can understand some of these symptoms are there, then we can say we are in Krishna consciousness. That is the nature of Krishna consciousness. Some symptom have to come, that fearlessness has to come in our life actually. We have to be completely engaged and we have to develop the love towards Lord. Now, because that's we say, no, there are 4 levels of worshipping Lord: out of fear, out of duty, out of expectation, out of duty, then out of love. So we have to serve the Lord on the higher level of the out of love. Otherwise, many people goes to Lord, but out of fear also many goes. And many people goes out of expectation something. And also Bhagavad Gita says, Namam Chaturvida bhajante mam ye janma sukriti arjuna. Artharthi jigyasu jnani cha bhartar sabha. Those who are having sorrow or distress. Artharthi, those who are ask, want some artha, money. Jigyasu, those who want to know about, and Jnani, those who want to obey the Lord, and then goes. So this is the situation is there actually. So, so this is what Mahajan is always completely is absorbed. His mind is absorbed, is wrapped up, tension in the lotus feet of the Lord is there actually. So we can understand from something what is the characteristics of a pure devotee. Suppose somebody is not, these are 12 Mahajans are there. But what about pure devotee other than Mahajan? They also have to symbolize some of the qualities of Mahajan, not in the full way, but some way actually. That's why, how can we know pure devotee? Mahajano yanagato sapanta. Those who are in the following in the footsteps of Mahajan are called pure devotees. The one way of understanding that pure devotee is there. And because they are always being attention, rapt attention, uh, while thinking of the lotus feet of the Lord is there actually. And we say, Sabai Mana Krishna Padar Vindayo Pachan Se Vaikunta Gunanu Varnane. So Savai Mana Krishna Padar Vindayo. His mind is always in the lotus feet of the Lord. Hmm. So, mind be absorbed in thinking of Lord. That is what is there, the characteristics of pure devotee. And this sloka demonstrate highest ambition of a pure devotee. Prabhupada writes, that is the highest ambition of a pure devotee. Highest ambition of pure devotee. That he want to be completely, mind is absorbed in thinking of Lord and always in the rapt attention while thinking of lotus feet of Lord. That is. So, and for us, those are the Mahajana. Prabhupada is our Mahajan actually. Prabhupada is our Mahajan. Because he carried Vrindavan in his heart when he went to America. We have to follow Prabhupada. This, for us, for practical purpose, Prabhupada is Mahajana. And in his last moment, as Bhishma Dev is lying on the piercing arrow, Prabhupada was going with intense pain in the last period of his life, actually. Even then, he was translating the 10th canto up to chapter 13. Not complete canto, because later on, his disciples carried on that work and completed the 10th canto. But he was writing what clarity he is writing, that we can understand by reading that. He was in the intense pain. Even the doctor told, oh, how you can sustain it with this intense pain. This is their action. So, we can also have inspiration from Japataka Maharaj, how he's maintaining his health. Can we imagine? We can continue with that? Huh? Not possible. Very unbelieving, right? This inspiration we can get. These things are there actually. So, this is what is the understanding of pure devotee, Mahajan, and there. On practical front, what is practical learning of this loka? We are not Mahajan. We are not even pure devotee other than Mahajan. What is that inspiration we have from this loka actually? So by hearing this, all the Bhagavatam and particularly this, all this narration here, and by mercy of Hari, Guru, Vaishnava, we have to have mercy of all, the Lord, the Guru, and also the Vaishnavas. We get inspiration to have pure desire. Actually, by mercy only we get. Otherwise, so many desires we are carrying, so many material desires are there. To serve the Lord and to surrender to the Lord. Without mercy, it's not possible to have that pure desire in our heart. And that too, we cannot have instantaneously. In a gradual manner, it will come to us. Actually. Slowly, it will come to us. But that is why we are hearing Bhagavatam every day, to inculcate that pure desire in our heart. The purpose of Bhagavatam is Amala Puran. Bhagavatam is Amala Puran. There is no inch of material desire when we go Bhagavatam. This is what Prabhupada mercy is there that introduced the everyday morning Bhagavatam. So that every day by hearing and by the mercy of Hari Guru Vaishnava, we can inculcate that pure desire to serve and also to surrender to the Lord. Actually. So, so we have to have the association of pure devotee. How can we inculcate the pure desire in the association of pure devotee? Having pure desire by associating with, we can inculcate the pure desire. So challenges are there actually. Challenges are there actually. What is the challenge? To recognize who is pure, whose desire is pure. It's very, very challenging. No? Not easy actually. And so one answer can be, a pure devotee can know who is pure devotee. That is what is easy way to understand. If you are having pure devotee. But I say I'm not a pure devotee. How can I understand who is pure? Actually, that is also there. So how to recognize? How can I recognize who is pure, who is having pure desire actually? Actually, I should hear about characteristic of a pure devotee, then I can understand is the person is a pure devotee. That is what we are hearing about what is the qualities of Mahajan and other pure devotees other than Mahajan actually. Characteristics. And then we develop desire, interested in to become pure. Then only. Otherwise we don't know any in this material world, anything we know from the qualities of that product, that this product is. Suppose if you go to market to buy a gold, if you go to some person who is selling what is called not original gold, what is called, that is not 24 karat, somebody roll or something, he cannot explain us what is the purity of the God. We go to a person who explain this 24 karat gold, then only we can know that. But there are not persons who are selling pure gold. So what to do? So that is what. So we have to develop, we have to go to a pure. So first of all, we have to have characteristics. We must know what are the characteristics of a pure devotee. Then we develop desire, and Krishna sees our eagerness that I want to have pure desire. I want to have pure desire. And then he reveals within us that who is pure. And by mercy only we can come to know, not by just analyzing. If you go on analyzing each and every one, and then we know he's not pure, he's not pure, he's not pure. That is not the way of analyzing actually. Then we have to pray to the Lord. Everyone is praying to the Lord. I don't know. Kunti Maharani is praying. Alaksham, you are not attainable and very difficult, Lord, to know the Lord. How can I know as a lady? But I don't know much about you. So we have to actually pray to the Lord and follow the prayers. That is what Bhagavatam is there. Prayers of many, Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruva Maharaj, Kunti Maharani, Bhishma Dev. So many prayers are there. By just understanding those prayers in the mood of that, and then praying to the Lord, I want to you. Just I want to serve you. I want to please you. Then Lord, by His mercy, He will really associate with this person. Your desire will be increased actually. That is the way actually. And For clarity purpose, there are different devotees are there, different levels of devotee based on initiation, based on practice, based on faith, based on internal qualities. It is not that only one way of analogy is initiated. But that is not the criteria, full criteria to understand is a pure devotee. And within initiation, first initiation, second initiation. So by I am 20 years old initiated, that is not only the criteria that is there, but the initiation, his practices, his faith level, and his internal qualities. These are all put together, we understand who is pure. So, so we should not get this uh, improper analysis. We have to have the proper analysis. It is there, it is said in Nectar of Instruction also, how different level of duty, how to respect Akanishta, how to respect, we have to give respect to him, and we have to give respect from mind, and those who are in Madhyama level, we have to give that obeisances and Uttamadhikari like that. This is given in instruction. This is a detailed discussion we are not doing here. Actually, this overall understanding we are doing. If you want to go for detail, it takes longer time actually. So different levels are there, and in the even at the initiation levels, we say tasmat gurum prapadyeta jigyasu sreya uttamam. Tasmat gurum prapadyeta. Prapadyeta means surrender to the Lord. And also, second initiation means, first initiation means our sadhana, second it means samarpana. We have to surrender. That is what is there. Diksha kale, shesha kare, atma samarpana. That is what is the level of there. So, but just by external first initiation not happen. This is the internal has to be developed in that actually. That too in the initiation stage. And about at the so practice stage also, there is a Mukhya Vritti and Gauna Vritti, main activities and activities within the modes also gone, it is called. So Mukhya Vritti, then one has to have Mukhya Vritti means natural taste for Sravanam, Kirtanam. That is natural taste to be there. That is the practice actually. That is called Mukhya Vritti, our practice, main practice. And he is friendly towards all devotees. They say no. Prema Maitri Kripa Upeksha. One who is loving Lord, then he is having friendship with everyone. And he is compassionate to the others. And suppose somebody is rebellious, he just upeksha, neglect. That's all. This is the way of Madhyama platform actually. But not about Udhyama Uttama. This is what is to understand, because we are discussing about pure devotional and pure devotee. So how to understand this actually? So and because we have been given and temper, Prabhupada has given temper related services, and Prabhupada introduced about book distribution to us, and with what mood, with what attitude we have to do all these things are there actually. And then we have to develop faith about from practices. So faith is an internal quality actually. And internal means we have to have Shastriya Shraddha. When we scrutinizingly read Shastras and hear, understand, put into practice, Shastriya Shraddha develop actually. And some faith, Shraddha means faith. Some faith come for our Purva Janam Sukruti also, past pious activities, also past life pious activities. That is also Shraddha added actually to this actually. So then with development of Atmiya Shraddha, the faith on our soul and then our Lordship that we send, that the Shraddha can be external, and then we have to go to internal also. Atmiya Shraddha development has to be. That is called transcendental faith. That we will go to beyond these modes more beyond mode of goodness. Then you call Vasudeva Sattva. That is there. That is the practice at the faith level. And also then we have to see for internal qualities also. Lord speaks in Bhagavad Gita, Advaita Sarvabhutana Maitra Karuna Evacha, 12th chapter. We have to be non-envious. Internal conduct. That is what pure devotee means, non-envious. That is the baseline. Advaita Sarvabhutana. That is. And also Amanitvam, Adambitvam, Ahimsa, Santim, Arjavam. These are the qualities. By this quality we know who is pure actually. We will exhibit him. So these are all having very, very detailed discussion. You are not going into, but there are some categorization I given so that we can understand who is pure and what should be our pure desire actually for. So because of time constraints, not going for elaborate discussion on this part actually. But by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, because so many things are there now, where can we focus, what to focus, very big. So Advaita Sarvabhutana, Amanitvam, each is quality checking out, very difficult for us, and are not are just inculcate in easy way, because we are having so many anarthas are there. We cannot inculcate so easily actually. But by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, we not only revive our forgetfulness or lost relationship with the Lord, we can also rectify our spoiled relationship with the Lord. We not only have forgotten Lord, relationship with the Lord, we have spoiled the relationship with the Lord. This is very important part. You see, I am not this body, I am soul, but that is not enough. My present condition is that I am away from Lord and spoiled my relationship. That is called mentality is also not proper. To get back to the origin, just I say, I forgot Lord, now I remember Lord. It is not enough. I have gone far from the Lord to such an extent that separatist mentality developed. In that fruitive mentality, doership mentality, envious mentality, self-centered mentality, and prideful mentality, selfish mentality, deceitful mentality, cruel mentality, and rebellious mentalities. We have developed those many mentalities. How can we know? By dealing with others, we know. Do we have this mentality, fruitive mentality? We want to enjoy independent of Lord. This is called fruitive mentality. And for having those fruits, we want to go to any extent, doership mentality. That's why kartaham iti manyate, prakrite kriyamanani gune karmani sarvasa ahankar vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. Easy, I am the doer. Then he doer, anybody comes in between, then he become envious of that. Competition, Kali Yuga is flourishing with this only, no? Competition, envious mentality. It is not I am saying actually. So Yamunacharya, great Acharya, Sri Sampradaya, he wrote Stotratna, might be heard about this. He says, this is the English version of this Sanskrit sloka which I am now. Amaryada Kshudra Chalamati Asuya Prasavabu Kretagno Durmani Smara Paravaso Vanchana Para Nisansa Papista Katamahamito Dukha Jalade Apara Uttirna Stava Parichareyam Charanayo. He says, Amaryada, I violated my etiquettes with the Lord. There is some my duties towards Lord, Maryada, that is called proper etiquettes. I violated that. Amaryada. What happened? Shudra. My fall down began actually. Chalamati. Then my mentality became flickering. Fruitive, doership and all this. Asuya. Then I developed envious mentality, which generate Asuya Prasavabu, which generate Prasav, delivers. Asuya Prasadu. What delivers? Kritagno, ungrateful nature, Durmani, demanding respect, Smara Paravaso, slave of senses, Smara Vanchana Para, deceitful mentality, Vanchanisansa, cruel mentality, Papista, rebellious mentality, what not I have done towards Lord. That is my papishta kathamahmito dukkha jala. How can I cross over this ocean? Oh, apara, this is an oceanic ocean. There is what? That's why katham dukkha papishta kathamahmito dukkha jalate apara tirnastava paricharayam charna. That's why I'm coming to your Lord, your lotus feet. Please consider. So he says, aparada sahastra bhajanam patitam bhima bhavarnavodare agatim charanaagatam hare krapaya keval atmasat kuru. I have done offenses, thousands of offenses to Lords. Aparada sahastra bhajanam. I have become fallen. Patitam Bhima Bhavarna, not ordinary fallen person. Bhima Bhavarna, like a Bhima I have fallen. So Bhima. Agatim Charnagatam, I don't have see any my destination. Agatim, no gati. Agatim Charnagatam are. Kripaya, Lord, please consider me. Atmasat Guru, please. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sikshastakam is there to focus so that we can cover all areas what we have discussed now. Otherwise, we go to Advaita, Amanitvam, very difficult to calculate and check it and all these things. But by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, he says, we have to Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam, but with proper attitude. Tranadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Saisnuna, Amanina Manadena, Kirtaniya Sadahari. With this practice, we become first self-honest. What I want. I want Krishna Prem. But am I eligible for Krishna Prem? So much which rebellious mentality, so much of cruel mentality, so much of all this envious mentality, doership mentality, fruitive mentality, selfish mentality, and deceitful mentality, and all this separatist mentality. Am I eligible for love of Krishna? No. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wants first correct the what is this mentality. Then we can approach to the Lord. And that too we have to, in the begging mood, we have to approach the Lord. Please consider. Ainanda tanuja kinkaram patitam mam visame bhavam buddho krapaya tava pada pankaja stita dhuli sadrisam vichintaya. I'm supposed to be, yes, Lord, you are kinkaram. Kinkaram means serving to the Lord for his pleasure. That is what means kinkaram. Not for our pleasure. We say no, seva. But seva for the Lord's pleasure and Lord's representative's pleasure. That is kinkaram position is there. I nanda tanuja kinkaram. If not serving like that, I am fallen. Some mentality is there in me, which I am keeping still, not free of that mentality. Patitam mam nanda tanuja kinkaram patitam mam vishame bhavam buddho. In this oceanic, I am complete drowned is. Vishme bhavam kripaya tava pada pankaja stita dhuli sadrisam vichinte. Please consider me a dust particle at your lotus, please. This is the what Yamunacharya is speaking. This is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is speaking. This is what great Acharya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a Lord. But Yamunacharya, you see how, please consider me. He says, please consider me, Lord. Please think of me, Lord. It is there actually. And then first we have to be self-honest what we want actually. If that is not there, then we don't know what is our Krishna consciousness actually. We are doing services, but service for whom? Whose pleasure we are doing? Not for our pleasure, for the Lord's pleasure, for our Guru pleasure, for Vaishnava's pleasure, for Acharya Parampara's pleasure. We are doing this actually. And when it happens, na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitam va jagadisha kamaya. That's the focus point is there. Only one desire. What is that? Jagadisha kamaya. Mama janmani, not this lifetime. Life after life. You want to keep me hell, no problem, but my desire will be same. Jagadisha kamaya. Janmani sware bhavatad. Bhaktir ahetuki. I am not expecting anything in return of doing bhakti. Ahetuki bhakti. That is what is required actually. This is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, everything he has put in one, what is called zip file. We can say zip file. Shikshastakam is zip file. It is to be unfolded. These slokas are not ordinary sloka. This will cover everything what we have discussed about the pure devotional service. First, this three sloka make us our to have pure desire. Actually, first we have to be self-honest. Then we have to focus for self-honest. Focus for Jagadish the Kama only. That is my desire. I have number of desire. Not to worry about number of desire. Make one desire prominent. Jagadish Kama. Jagadish Kama. When we are in association of pure devotee, then only it will come. Jagadish Kama. Jagadish Kama. Otherwise, different. Oh, I have done so much service. So what I will get in return? I am not getting the credit of what I have done the service. Or different things will come. Even in devotional aspect, what to think about material things. There is no limit for it, material desires actually. So name, frame, glory, and we'll get caught up in different way actually. That is. Jagat Nadanam Najanam Sundarim Janam Kavitam. We get, oh, I gave up Dhanam, I gave up Sundarim. But what about Janam Kavitam? We got, so it's not an alternative, it is a package deal. What is this? Package. Zip file already is zip file. From that also we want to remove one or two means where is the point? It is a complete what? Full package of Krishna consciousness. Actually. Just so we are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare. But we have to have chant in this mood. Have the first self-honesty, what I want from this Krishna consciousness. If we are exchanging something in return to this, what we are doing, that is not pure desire. That is not pure desire actually. So when we say Ainanda Tanuja Kingaram, then recognition of our present fallen position. We are not only separated from Lord, separatist mentality is also cultivated by us. That is the problem we are having actually. So both, that is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given the complete package to rectify first this mentality, rebellious or mentality with the Lord, whatever this fruitive doership and all this self-centered mentality, all these things, and begging for our constitutional situation, Lord, I want to be your Kinkaram. We have to beg for it. We have to pray for Nadhanam. And we have to practice Tranadapi. Then we'll go in gradual manner to reach to, then we have developed pure desire actually. Then we say our Sambandha Jnana is in proper stage. Till that, we are not having Sambandha Jnana. We are going for Prayojana Jnana, Krishna Prem. Not probable. We have to go systematic manner. Shikshastakam is taking us in a systematic manner. So, no jumping, gradual manner. Otherwise, we'll suppose now from here we'll start. Krishna Prem means high jumping. That will fall down. We cannot maintain. We have to correct our mentality here actually. So, that's why, so we have to become, so our journey is, we have to become simple devotee from sinful devotee. What is there? We have to become simple devotee from sinful devotee. That is a long journey is there. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has cut short in these three slokas. So that we can have pure desire in our. No any misunderstanding between Lord and us, no misunderstanding between devotees and us. We will carry our focused way, our devotional service. This is what some practical, this what is called understanding is there from this sloka which I have spoken. Thank you very much. Please forgive me for anything I have spoken because I am also struggling. It's beyond my reach, but I am focusing so that so anyhow we are struggling. So there are unnecessary struggle, there are necessary struggle. Why don't we do necessary struggle by focusing on our pure desire? Thank you very much. Any doubt, any questions, anything, please. So I exceeded the time. Have I exceeded the time? No. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the gospel. You were speaking about fearlessness.
Fearlessness, yes.
Uh, because uh, uh, my mind, like I'm like even the I feel like the cowherd boys, they were when some demons came, they were seeking for protection more than puja happened, rains for and then they were seeking for protection towards Krishna. So I felt that because of my that yellow class, I'm going through my yellow class, so I felt that they are also fearful. How can I be?
They are fearful, but their only shelter is Krishna. We are fearful. We have so many shelter. That is our fearfulness is different. Okay. We are not having only that Krishna is my only center. That fearfulness is okay. Got the point? Yes.
You said that we have a tendency of analyzing other devotees.
Yeah.
So is that attitude right or wrong, or how's the way to make that happen?
Yes. We have attitude. This is the normal. It is not there. When we focus internally, we will do. This is called one way I can say. Dosha drishti. When we analyze, we see faults in others. That is called dosha drishti. And dosha drishti will lead to dvesha drishti also. That is the limit of that. Envious. We become envious of. We become I am so deserving. I am so great. Something will happen. That's why we compare, complain, criticize, compete. Different level we goes by seeing faults with others, and we want to supersede with want to go ahead of others. There are so many things are there. So how should we not have that point, right? We have to focus internally. That is what we are discussing. What we want. We have to focus on pure desire. We have to focus on Shiksha Jiv file. You see, then we have Karuna Drishti. What will have? Karuna Drishti. Oh, he is having problem. How can we help him? Otherwise, he is having problem. He is rascal. He is something. He is not a devotee. He is something. Hare, we have to have compassionate attitude towards him. When we have those drishti inside us, Ainanda tanuja kinkaram patitam mam vishame bhavam buddho. Then what is happening? When I see I am fallen, so others are fallen. What is great in that? Everyone is fallen. How can I help? I am also want to come out of this my fallen and I want to help others. That is called karuna drishti. When those drishti outside, it will turn into dvesh drishti. When those drishti inside, it will develop into karuna drishti, compassionate. Is it okay?
Nice class. I just want to ask, you are talking about necessary struggle. There are a lot of problems when we inside as well as in family, from out of these problems are there. So how to face off, like we are sitting in the Bhagavatam class, we are very happy, like we can overcome all these things. Once we are in the material world, there are a lot of issues. How to overcome all these things?
So we have to see we cannot solve all our struggles or problems. That is true. Can we solve all our problem? We are free from problem. Can we remain? No. So what are necessary? We have to attain. And so what is there when we get up into unnecessary, then we necessary struggle doing is Trinadapi will give up. Just so what we are there, because that's why we have to prioritize what is necessary. So some things are important, urgent. Some are important but not urgent. Like that, we have to classify. But Our material desire drag us to so many things. Oh, this is also necessary. This is also necessary. Our mind tells this is also necessary. This is also necessary. But when we forget, my desire is to please Lord, please my Guru, please Vaishnava. We have to keep. Why we come to the devotee sangha? To have this our desire on prominent first place. Otherwise it will be going down, going down, going down. Why we are discussing? Why should know who is a pure? Then he should have that desire. Then we can associate with them. Always he will be discussing. Okay, focus. Okay, come back again, focus. Come back again, focus. That is called necessary struggle. We have necessary struggle. So out of those unnecessary, there should be a selectively necessary. Not all are necessary. You got my point? Is okay?
Rich. Sorry for exceeding the time, but very wonderful class. Something which like I felt like your class is showing a mirror to us to kind of self-analyze. So I have just two questions. One is just wanted to confirm that the shloka you quoted, like Yamunacharya, it's from this total.
Sutra. Some 65 or 66, or maybe ending side it is there, slokas. Up and the Aparada Sastra also from the Stotratna only.
That gives an inspiration to actually study so beautifully. And the question I had was like on one side, he was saying that there is dependence on Krishna.
Yes.
That's what we need to develop. And the pure devotees characteristic is one of this is like Ashriya, dependence on Krishna. On the other side, we also see that a pure devotee on the will of the Lord, like is also determined to do things for the Lord. So my question is like for example, like you would be involved in a very demanding, a very responsible kind of service. Okay? So how to balance between determination means like doing the things, how to blend it with the dependence on the Lord, like how to do it practically.
Not only our enthusiasm or eagerness, we should know our capacity also. That is one point is there. But something we say that Karlo Dunya Mutti mein, because Prabhupada or something like that, we hear that okay, others are not doing, let me do. But we should know our capacity also. We should be humble enough, actually know our capacity. So we should be under the shelter of some devotee, and because otherwise what happens? We go on doing, oh, I am doing so much, so much. Lord is not looking what, how much you are doing. Are you interested in developing relationship with me? You already spoiled relationship and you want to show that I am doing so much for you. Lord is not so much interested in us. First you want rectify. Why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving zip file, this 3 sloka, to rectify our mentality. He is not saying that do it, do it, do it, do it. First rectify our mentality. There's a primary thing we have to do. And that is, and we know our capacity. As we go on understanding this, we see Lord is somewhere, I am somewhere. When we go on deep, oh, Lord is becoming more and more, I am getting distance. I am so fallen, Lord is so great. Lord's greatness, kindness, sweetness, all the things we have to learn. Again, Yamunacharya says one sloka about Lord's qualities, internal qualities. Vashi Vadanyo Gunavan Riju Suchi Mrudu Dayalu Madura Stirasama Kriti Kritagyastvamasi Swabhavata Samasta Kalyana Gunamrito Dadi. His Lord is a controller. Are we controller? Vashi means controller. Taking someone in Vasha, Vashikaran, controller. But Lord is such a controller, he gets controlled by devotee out of love. Taking, he's becoming Sarthi of Arjuna's chariot. Something like he does services. But he's the actual controller. Other what is Bhoktaram Yagatapasam Sarvaloka Mahesaram Surudam Sarvabhutanam Gyatvam Santimachati. All these 3 qualities are reserved for Lord only. Bhoktaram. Are we Bhoktaram? Bhaktaram Yogeswaran, Sarvaloka Maheshwara. He is Sarvaloka Maheshwara. Why do you want to go into that zone? Sarvaloka. No, I am Maheshwaram of this temple, Maheshwara of this zone. Why to do? He is only Sarvaloka Maheshwara. I am well-wisher of. No, by Krishna's mercy, I am able to do some service to this. I have to be very transparent via media. What is called transparent via media? I cannot claim credit. Oh, I did, I did. Lord is Surdam Sarvabhutanam. He is Sarudam Sarva. If anything I am doing to Lord, Lord, because of mercy, I am able to do. Because of Vaishnava's mercy, because of Guru mercy, I am able to do it. That is what here Bhishmadev is not demanding, Lord, you show me 400 form, I am qualified. Is it demanding? No. Lord, if you wish, please show me your 400. If you wish. If you wish. So what is the question that I'm speaking about this sloka? No, it's a big, again, it will take little time, 5 minutes. Okay. The time is there. Vashi Vadanyo. Vadanya is very kind hearted. Vadanya, Mahavadanya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Mahavadanya, Vadanyo. Gunavan is full of qualities. Richu is very simple hearted. Mrudu, Gunavan, Richu, Mrudu. Gunavan, Richu, Mrudu, very soft hearted. Riju, Mrudu, Suchi, pure hearted. Mrudur, Dayalu, kind hearted. Madhura, sweet hearted. Sthira, equipoise, is not changing here to there, there to there. In our modes of what is happening, we are changing our pattern. Yes. So, Madhura, Sthira, Sama, equipoise, everyone he sees equally, everyone. It's not partial. But sometimes you see Lord is partial. Yes. Ye tamam prapadyante, tam sate bhajam. This is saying, it's not saying, the way you come, I will reciprocate like that. Mridu, Suchi, Mridu, Dayalu, Madhura, Sthira, Sama, Kriti Kritagya. He is so grateful that he remember even we do a small service to his for his service, for his pleasure. Let us suppose some devotee come and put a nail. Prabhupada said, even if we put nail in the temple, Lord remember, oh, you put a nail there. But we have so much neglected Lord, Lord doesn't remember. Actually. That is the quality of God actually. Kriti Kritagya means some favor, something is done. Oh, for 10 lifetime before you did this service, I remember. But 10 lifetime I have neglected Lord, Lord doesn't remember. Kriti Kritagya, Tvamasi Swabhavata. His nature is like this. When we know this, are we not interested in having your desire to please him? But we have to hear. We have to have this like-minded association where we can always be discussing this, not the fault of other, fault finding and complaining, criticizing. If we go in that zone, that's why we have to be grateful. Grateful that by Lord's Prabhupada mercy, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mercy, Lord Krishna's mercy, Acharya Parampara, Vaishnava's mercy, somehow I have come into this. But we should not forget, I already come, then I forget gratitude. No. We have to be dutifully grateful and gratefully dutiful. What is? Dutifully grateful. Every day come before Lord, express, Lord, I'm so grateful that you have given me this opportunity. And from that gratitude, do dutiful. Then will not be caught up. Then there are very big, Sikshashtakam line goes. We have to be gratefully respectful and gratefully tolerant and gratefully. So many things are there. If I go on, detailed discussion is there. The gratitude has to be, means we have to go sink into the gratitude. It is there. Then we'll be free from envy. Unless we are free from envy, pure desire will not be there. So our journey is long. And explanation of how to come out also in Bhagavatam, Bhagavad long. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy is zip file, package. But we have to expand it understand it. Expand it, understand it. That's why vacho vegam, mansakrodha vegam, jiva vegam, udaropastha vegam, etan veganyo, visayetatira, sarvamapi mam prati. This is our attachment to Sikshastakam, not independent. अत्यार प्रयास प्रजल्प निमाग्र जनसंगस्य लोल्यम च तड़बिर्भक्ति विनश्यति. These are all attachment of Sikshastakam. Everything we can attach to all because it's zip file. No? This is it. Thank you. Anything else? ग्रंथरा श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So, about gratitude. Feel like being grateful to three personalities. One is His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, just like Prabhu said today in the class. He is the sum total of Mahajanas who we have been given the great fortune of having trying to come in touch with and understanding Srila Prabhupada. So, and Prabhu so beautifully explained how Prabhupada has created this movement with such a beautiful foundation. So that's the first gratitude I'd like to offer. And the second gratitude, of course, is to His great Jagadeshwar Prabhu for giving such a thought-provoking, deep, wonderful class on this Shloka of Vishnudev. And He's given us our course of action very clear. I was thinking, I wanted to speak to Prabhuji about many things about the center and then the process and all those things that need to be audited. But then Prabhu was telling that the first audit that we need to do is, I need to do is on my own consciousness, my own desires, my own intentions. That has to be rectified. That rectification has to happen first, and then subsequently other things can happen. This is primary. So thanks so beautifully for reminding this. And also, I think the lecture is recorded. So I personally would like to listen to this a few times so that we can internalize it. And last but not the least, like to thank every devotee here